Understanding the dangers of drinking and driving is not rocket science. Nevertheless, there is still an issue with people continuing to operate their cars while intoxicated. Despite legal initiatives and public education campaigns, drunk driving remains a serious problem in the United States. Any amount of alcohol in your bloodstream can impact your driving ability. The effects of alcohol abuse vary greatly, putting you at risk for causing an accident or highway injury not only to yourself but to others as well. Safe driving requires the ability to concentrate, make good judgments, and quickly react to certain situations. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, in 2018 alone, around 9,967 people have lost their lives in alcohol-impaired driving crashes. If you're an individual who has been tempted to get behind the wheel after having a few drinks, or have not been quick to hand over your keys to a designated driver after drinking, please consider the following reasons on why not to drink and drive. A reason on why you should not drink and drive is that you can receive legal consequences such as a DUI. Drunken driving laws vary from state to state, but driving with a blood alcohol concentration of 0.08% or greater is illegal in all 50 states. Additionally, zero tolerance laws make it illegal for people younger than 21 to be caught with any rating other than 0 on the breathalyzer test. In 41 states, administrative driver's license suspension is required for people who receive a DUI. Additionally, more than half of the states require people who already have received a DUI to install those ignition interlock devices on their vehicle for a designated period of time before their licenses can be reactivated. This is in addition to very large fines, court costs that will be assessed to people convicted of drinking and driving. Next, alcohol is a depressant. That is to say, alcohol slows down a person's reaction time. Thus, you cannot respond appropriately to driving hazards while you're drunk. Even if you've only had a couple drinks, your blood alcohol level can be much over the legal limit. Even a blood alcohol concentration of 0.02% can impair a person's judgment. However, you may not notice that you are too drunk to drive because alcohol also slows down your judgment. That is something super dangerous and scary, especially on the road. If you were to get in an accident, you could spend a lot of time in jail and get a very large fine. There is no way to cover up being drunk. Time is the only thing that can help a person sober up. No amount of coffee or cold showers will help you pass a breathalyzer test. Next is a reason to reconsider is that you are not only putting your own life in danger, but also putting other lives at risk when you drink and drive. Safety is a huge issue. Many deaths have occurred, and it's easy to disregard your own safety. After all, you've kept yourself alive for how long now? However, would you be able to forgive yourself if you have injured another person, or even a child? That would be such a terrible thing to remember and deal with within your whole entire life. It just isn't worth it at all. Staying off the roads while you're drunk is essential to not only keeping yourself safe, but also keeping the people around you safe. While you're intoxicated, your judgment is impaired, and there's no way to really know what you are really doing. In order to keep yourself and those around you safe, it is a good idea to always have to be responsible and sober up before you decide to drink, and that way you can avoid all types of accidents. Lastly, DUIs are very expensive. Even if no one gets hurt, a DUI is expensive for many years to come. Though it differs from state to state, A DUI will stay on your record for several years, costing you not only a ticket, fines, jail time, and insurance, but possibly the loss of your license. This is something that can even cause you to lose your job, and without work, it's hard to pay for all these fines. These are only the few reasons on why you should not drink and drive. It may seem like an obvious choice, but many people still continue to disregard the issue of drinking and driving. There are many other alternatives and safer options than getting behind the wheel intoxicated. For example, we have the luxury of rideshare apps now. There are many different options such as Uber and Lyft. Some people may say that these are expensive, but the cost of a ride to your destination and the ride back is extremely cheaper than paying for a DUI. Another option is to have a designated driver. Take turns with your friends in order to be fair. Overall, there are many options you can take to avoid drinking and driving. Please think twice before you ever decide to get behind the wheel intoxicated. You can save your own life, your friends and family's lives, and another person's life as well. Thank you.